Hello, constituents of the internet. Woo! Welcome to the Weekly What? And what a week it has been. With zero political credentials, I'm Taylor Eden.
And with plenty of political credentials, but no real-world credentials,
No.
I'm Kate Hillenbrand. This week, we will be drinking 19 Crimes, 2016 red from Australia. Even with the promise of a better tomorrow, there's a lot of shit today that really fucking sucks. So let's dive right into what you need to know. Where's my wine? Robert Mercer, the hedge fund manager who has bankrolled the alt-right Milo Yiannopoulos and is the primary owner of Breitbart along with his daughter, Rebecca Mercer, announced that he would be stepping down from his position as CEO of Renaissance Technologies after a concerted effort by activists and journalists to document his connections to the white supremacy movement. He has cut ties with the notorious right-wing shithead Milo and says he's selling his stake in Breitbart to his daughter Rebecca. I guess white supremacy runs in the family.
Rick Perry believes that fossil fuel-run street lamps will prevent sexual assault in Africa. Rick, the thing that I have to say to you is that I was sexually assaulted at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday in the Boston Common. The only way that a street lamp would have helped me is if I could have ripped it off out of the ground and attacked my attacker with it.
The GOP unveiled its tax reform draft bill, you know, that thing they're all basing their political careers off of. And it kind of confirms that they interpret the American people that they've sworn a civic duty to protect to be classified exclusively as corporations and the rich.
Trump's USDA pick, Sam Clovis, withdraws because of his ties to Russia and not because he admitted that he has zero scientific credentials. Now, he also believes that schools should not teach things like environmentalism and racism. And in case you were wondering what the direct physical results of lobbying for sugar and chemicals in foods in the USDA is, here's what it looks like.
Ivanka spoke in Tokyo, telling an audience that workplace sexual harassment will never be tolerated. Other locational forms of harassment, however, are totally okay. Those would include Access Hollywood tour buses, public gatherings where you say if your daughter wasn't your daughter, you date her, and wherever 20 plus women who were in the vicinity of Donald Trump were assaulted. Ivanka's silence on her father's gross past brings us to
Tweet of the week. This week's Tweet of the Week is actually an absence of tweets because for 11 blissful minutes the other day, Trump's Twitter account was suspended by a rogue employee whose last day it was. Wherever you are, on the slim chance that you're watching this, come on our show.
You're a hero.
We'll block your face out so that no one will know, but we need to meet you.
We decided we wanted to see what it was like to be a member of the Trump administration. So we decided, we came up with a little game. You guys may be familiar. It's called Two Truths and a Lie. Where if you don't know it, which if you don't know it, get some friends.
There are two truths and one lie.
And it's up to us to decide which one's the lie. Ready?
Great.
Taylor.
Yeah.
A man who sodomized his 11-year-old daughter was nominated by conservatives to be a chair on the EPA. Donald Trump is unaware that the United States is not a dictatorship, as he says he's frustrated that he can't order the FBI or Department of Justice to go after Hillary. Mike Pence admitted on the Senate floor that he has spoken directly with Jesus.
While I do believe that Mike Pence probably thinks that he has spoken with Jesus, it did not happen on the Senate floor. And I do know about the EPA staff pick who allegedly sodomized his daughter. So unfortunately, Jesus is the lie. So Sarah Huckabee Sanders was forced to lie once again, saying to the American public that Donald Trump does not have a weight problem after he was caught on tape eating the rest of the reporter's children's candy last week. Ivanka Trump's Sexy Time Spotify playlist got leaked to the public. Now we know at least that their foreplay list missionary sex lasts exactly 21 minutes, or rather 1 minute into All of Me, and then the next 20 minutes is Jared spent crying about how much trouble he's gonna get in. Yeah, okay, last one. Last week, a plaque was unveiled that marks the spot that Donald Trump was caught on tape talking about grabbing women by the pussy. Here lies the respect of the American people.
Wow. So Okay, so here's the thing. I've seen the playlist. It's the whitest playlist I've ever seen. It's sad playlist. And, you know, I saw the plaque too, because it's in Los Angeles. So, it's definitely the first one, but he does have a weight problem.
He does have a weight problem.
So, yeah, go with the first. Cheers.
Sure. Catherine, I've got one more for you.
Yay, love extras.
Don Jr. reposted an article written by Tyler Durden. Sebastian Gorka compared former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton to the Rosenbergs and said that they deserve the electric chair.
Rational.
Yeah. And when asked if he has the best memory ever, which Trump said...
On tape.
We remember. He said, I don't remember saying that. As good as my memory is, I don't remember that, but I have a good memory.
Okay, so drink. Because the truth is, they're all three true.
All of them.
We're living in hell. So basically, each of us are going to have to write a Trump associate on these boards. Neither of us know who the other person's going to pick. And we're going to have to show it to the other person, and that person is going to have to tell us why that person's getting indicted.
In 5 seconds.
And we have to draw what the people look like. Timer's on the clock. And
action.
Go. Pens down.
Pens down.
Pens down.
Pens down.
Pens down.
Pens down. I wish.
And reveal.
Carter Page.
Crew cut.
Crew cut.
Jared Kushner.
Jared Kushner.
Kushman.
Zero political experience.
Okay, so I'll go first.
Okay.
So Jared Kushner is going to be indicted because he's the one who ran all of Donald Trump's like digital like stuff. Like he was the one who was like, I know how to work the internet. So here, let's just work with this company that's going to give us all these ads. It's going to say Hillary's Satan. Indicted. Carter Page.
Carter Page he flipped. He's been talking to the media about all the Russian meetings. He's been naming names, probably wearing a wire.
So round 2, pens up, and go. And pens down.
Okay.
Reveal. So I hate gays and Jeff Sessions.
Yeah. Daddy love me, Don Jr.
Okay, so you get to start this time.
Okay, cool.
Don Jr. is going to jail.
So Don Jr., as we know, a couple weeks or forever ago, was emailing Russian people, and now we know that he for sure was
He was
in
discussing
meetings.
adoptions. Jeff Sessions is going to jail because he perjured himself multiple times.
Bye. On Instagram, @theweekly@what. On Twitter, @_the_weekly_what.
And we have a Facebook page.
Yeah.
And also, Don Jr., watching this,